What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is 5 impossible things that can only happen on other planets. In theory, they can't happen on Earth. No way in hell we will ever see them happening, probably in our lifetimes. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I've been mind blown by all the other science reactions we've done about the universe and all that. Like, oh my days, man. Go and check them out if you haven't seen them. It is mind blowing. The future, the past, the present. It's like, what the hell is out there? You know what I mean? So yeah, today we're going to be looking at things which potentially can happen on another planet, but not on Earth. I can't think of any myself, to be honest with you, because I'm that kind of guy, you know? Nothing's impossible. If you guys want to achieve it, nothing's impossible. You know what I mean? People would have told me literally a year ago, a year on Thursdays when I started my YouTube channel, that, nah, why are you doing this? You got a job, you're never going to be able to keep it up. It's impossible. Nothing's ever impossible, guys. If you guys want it, you can make it. So maybe these things can happen on Earth, but these are probably going to be more scientific ones. Let's get straight into it, guys. Smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Or delicately, like, just tap it. You know what I mean? Because people have been telling me they haven't smashed it. They've just been clicking it very gently because they don't want to smash the screens. That is okay. But if you do want to smash it, go ahead, smash it. But don't charge me for the damage costs. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'd really appreciate it. And let's check out 5 impossible things that can happen only on other planets. What we got?
There are some things that are just not possible on our planet. It would certainly be understandable that you would think that if it's impossible here on Earth, then it would be impossible everywhere else in the universe.
Potentially, yeah.
But that's simply not the case, and the universe is far stranger than any of us can actually believe. Let's begin with shadows. Your shadow on Earth is always alone, and you're always used to seeing it this way as it follows you around during the day. You're also used to seeing everybody else with just one shadow, but this isn't a universal thing that would be experienced elsewhere. You have one shadow because our primary light source on Earth is our sun. But what would happen if there were 2 suns?
2 shadows,
a planet
baby!
that orbits 2 stars would look much like Tatooine from Star Wars, with 2 brilliant sunsets each day and 2 shadows instead of 1 for each person. It used to only be science fiction until the planet Kepler-16b was discovered, which is a place that orbits 2 different stars. If you were suddenly teleported to the surface of the planet, you would likely die from the extreme temperatures and lack of air to breathe, but assuming that you were teleported in a suit that could help you survive, then you would experience having 2 different shadows.
Wow. So yeah, you can have 2 shadows, but you have to have a suit which cools you down so you don't die. But I tell you what, if you're a boxer there and you're trying to do your shadow boxing and magically another sun just pops in the air, you're getting battered. You could potentially have 2 or 4 people, like 2, 3, 4 people just on you at all times. Just like, yeah, I got no chance. How am I meant to shadow box here?
Friend for your always lonely shadow that you experience on Earth. Our next extremely bizarre place is a planet that is likely completely covered in water, an ocean planet named GJ1214b.
Wait, what? Someone's like spammed their keyboard for that.
Covered in water, an ocean planet named GJ1214b.
Yeah, they've definitely just gone, like smash the keyboard.
The planet is several times larger than the Earth, which makes the Pacific Ocean on our planet seem like a puddle in comparison. Even though water covers over 70% of the Earth's surface, water only accounts for 0.05% of the Earth's total mass. On GJ1214b, however, water may account for up to 10% of the planet's total mass, which means that the entire planet would be covered in an ocean hundreds of kilometers deep. Our own ocean goes down only a mere 11 kilometers, and we already have terrifying monsters like this, and this, or huge whales like this. So, one's imagination can run...
Oh, I love that. 39 humans long. It's not going meters, it's not going the metric or imperial scale. We're going to go humans today. 39 humans long.
Huge whales like this.
Wow.
So, one's imagination can run absolutely wild with what fantastical monsters could exist in an ocean that's over 10 times deeper than our own.
Who knows?
Who knows what could be lurking there if you crash-landed your ship on the surface, but what is known is that at the very bottom of this massive ocean, hundreds of kilometers beneath the surface, the pressure would be so intense that the water at the bottom would be transformed into an exotic form of ice known as Ice 7. This ice wouldn't be like ice that you know on Earth. It wouldn't be cold at all, but would remain in a solid form. This doesn't happen naturally on Earth, but neither does our next bizarre example. Weather on Earth is often violent and unpredictable, but it's extremely tame compared to other places in the universe. Take the planet COROT-7b, for example, where instead of raining water, it rains down rocks. This is because half of the planet is scorching hot at 2,600 degrees Celsius, while the other half is far cooler at 177 degrees Celsius. The temperature on the hot side is enough to vaporize rocks, and just like how water will evaporate and condense into clouds on Earth, so too will rocks condense into rock clouds on this planet. These strange rock clouds will then rain liquid rock or magma back onto the surface, but since the atmosphere is cooler the further up it goes, and the temperature on the cool side is far lower, the magma rain will often harden into rocks before striking the ground.
Oh, that is mental. Imagine you're just chilling, right? Yeah, going out, I got my umbrella, boom, a rock through it. You'd have to have a metal umbrella which would just ping it off, and everyone would have to have them, because if it's coming down in your umbrella, pinging off, it's going to hit someone else. That is rock clouds. Like, seriously. Wow. Yeah, like, avoid these planets. We're just going to Mars. We're going to go Mars. Hopefully there's no rock clouds. Hopefully there's no water. Well, actually, we need water. But it's not full of ocean, which is going to kill us when we go down to the not normal ice. Mars is ideal, man.
This planet seems like the closest place to hell that a place in the universe could get, but another planet has perhaps even more bizarre weather. This planet, known as HD 189773b, is located 63 light years away from us.
What a name, by the way. Someone has literally just spammed their keyboard. #B.
Is a little larger than Jupiter and looks stunningly beautiful from space, but that beauty is hiding a terrifying secret. It looks this way because the planet's atmosphere is made up primarily of silicate particles. Winds on the planet can scream at 5,400 miles per hour, equal to 2 kilometers every second, or 7 times the speed of sound. Temperatures can soar up to 930 degrees Celsius, but most terrifying of all is that the planet rains glass sideways in its extremely violent 2 kilometer per second winds. This is so fast and scary that if a storm like that happened to appear on Earth, it would travel across the entire planet at the equator in just 5 hours and 33 minutes, and leave behind a shredded trail of glass. But even this storm pales in comparison to the mightiest wind so far known in our entire universe, the wind on the planet HD 189733b. This is a gas planet with one side always facing its star, where temperatures can reach a scorching 966 degrees Celsius.
That's next level,
man. But the temperature on the dark side is still very hot at 688 degrees.
Come to the dark side. We are 300 degrees less. So you'll still die, but you won't be as hot.
Celsius.
What? That's insane, man.
How does the dark side remain so hot still? The answer is extremely, wickedly fast wind, possibly up to 22,000 miles per hour, equal to 10 kilometers per second, or nearly 29 times the speed of sound.
How is this out there?
The fastest ever recorded wind on the Earth happened during a tornado in Oklahoma back in 1999, and that was only 301 miles per hour, or 73 times less than the nightmare storm on this giant that's raging right now as you are watching this video.
I think that's the most mental statement in there. All this, what we're talking about, is literally happening right now, somewhere out there. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
If you made yourself a kite and flew through the wind, then you could zip around the entire Earth in a mere 1 hour and 8 minutes. But perhaps the most interesting place is somewhere that's much closer to home, specifically this place called Titan, which is a moon of Saturn. It has such a thick atmosphere that we didn't even know what its surface looked like until 2005, which if you're curious, it looks like this. But Titan is a very bizarre place. It has an atmosphere, rivers, and lakes, and it even rains like on Earth. But the temperature is a bone-shattering negative 179 degrees Celsius, which is so cold that water is as hard as rocks. And
yeah, I'm getting cold thinking about that.
The chemical methane exists in a liquid state. The clouds, rivers, and lakes on the moon are made of methane, which is the primary component of natural gas. Only 20% of Titan's surface has ever been mapped, but it is estimated that in that region alone, there is hundreds of times more natural gas and oil than is located on all of Earth. There is so much gas on Titan that it literally rains it. It's an oil tycoon's dream, and maybe the best way to encourage space travel is to let a few countries know about Titan.
I'm gonna say, like, they say we don't have renewable resources. Who cares? Go to Titan, get as much oil as you want, pump it back to the UK. It may be high price, because I imagine rocket fuel costs quite a bit, but get onto Elon Musk, get onto his SpaceX. Problem sorted. We can use oil for the rest of our life.
But even more strange, you could
Titan
actually
to the savior.
theoretically fly on Titan. The atmosphere is thick enough and the gravity is weak enough that if you attached a pair of wings to your arms and made a running jump, then you could actually flap around the moon like a bird, taking in all the alien sights of rivers and lakes. Of course, you would need a suit to protect yourself, but still, you could fly just like in your dreams and achieve something that's impossible here on Earth.
That'd be pretty insane.
There are over 1,000 confirmed planets that have been discovered outside of our solar system so far, and you can learn about the most recent ones discovered by checking out this video from Second Thought next, where he explains the possibility of life outside our solar system.
Maybe we'll check that out. Let me know in the comments. That was interesting. If we go to another planet, one, we can get oil. Maybe we should sort out. Maybe we should sort of Beasley thing where somehow we raise the money and go there, and then we make absolutely trillions of all the oil and sell it back to the UK, and we make money. It'd be a good plan. I think we need a lot of money to sort that off, though. And we'd be able to fly when we got there. Never mind we're extracting the oil. We'd be able to fly. That'd be pretty awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Mental stuff which definitely will never happen on Earth, or at least in our lifetime. Who knows what will happen in the future? It's been predicted. We checked that out. Absolutely mental, but you never know. Little shifts could change that, and maybe one day we'll be able to fly on Earth. I highly doubt it, but let me know in the comments your thoughts, and if you've enjoyed it, hit or smash that like button, guys, and I will see you legends in the next one. Peace.